Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Hack the Planet. In this episode, I will be going to the golf driving range. I'm going to be going with my friend Christina. This is one of these activities where you don't necessarily need to go with anybody, but like you can do it by yourself. It's not like soccer. It's not like American football where you need more than one person, or basketball. I mean, basketball is one of those activities you can do by yourself, but so is this. So is going to the golf range, and this activity doesn't involve a lot of high impact. So if you have like bad knees or you're not into hopping around, then this is also another fantastic option for you. This is something that I would not recommend that you do at the back of your house. It's just, I mean, I guess you could, but that would just be mean to your neighbors. For $10 to $12, depending on which golf course you go, you can hit the ball as hard as you want or as soft as you want. You can work on your distance, you can work on your accuracy, and you just hit it, forget it. Hit it, forget it, forget about it. You don't have to go retrieving the ball. Imagine if you try to, hit this from your backyard, you wouldn't know where it landed. It could land on somebody's head, it could land on somebody's window, it could land on somebody's car door. So, I mean, 100 balls would get relatively expensive if you were hitting them out of your backyard anyways. So for $10 to $12, this is a very good deal. Um, I know I changed the name of the show to Hack the Planet. I just felt that it was more in alignment with what I was trying to achieve on this channel. And this is another method where you can, hack the planet for a relatively few amount of money or effort, where you can have a lot of fun. So, I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and I'll see you guys next time on the next episode. Bye. So me and Christina are gonna go golfing. Gonna go golfing real quick. It's almost. We'll get there. We'll get there by when it's dark. Oh, girl. Okay, so we're going on the 405 north from Long Beach. We're gonna be heading on to El Segundo, and yeah, this is the famous 405 north. If you keep going, you'll end up in Santa Monica. Um, as you can see by the signs. Um, yeah. There's usually a lot of traffic. This day we were lucky enough that it was a decent amount of traffic. But if you do decide to come here at 3 in the morning, like that old Ashton Kutcher joke, when he's like a disc jockey. Forgot what it was called, but he's like a disc jockey and he's talking about like there not being any traffic on the 405. Like, so if you wanted to skateboard, you could. That there might be a skateboarder on the 405 at 3 in the morning. So yeah, feel free to come here on the 405 at 3 in the morning and do a kickflip on the fast lane. No, don't do that. Don't get on the fast lane and do a kickflip. But it is not as busy 3 in the morning. So yeah.
Don't kill me.
And I only paid like $100 for it. And as you can see, it's a fantastic camera. It has an excellent telescoping zoom, and night vision is okay. It's better than my cell phone. This is a golf driving range. Yeah, this is me getting out of the car, getting the clubs. We made it to the golf course. She's asking me if I want to do 1 or 2 rounds. I'm like, let's just do one, cause I'm, not in the greatest of shape. Sometimes I just wake up like out of breath, like, oh my god, I'm alive. Like you ever drink so much that you just wake up and you're just like, oh my god. Well, that's how I normally wake up, cause I like to drink. I think I drank like for 40 days in a row. Good stuff. But now I'm making an effort to not drink as much. It's Christina. Sometimes there are like some amateur golfers that do come to the range. I mean, I've seen a professional twice. I mean, I've seen two professionals at different occasions. Sometimes professionals, I mean, do practice. And I mean, uh, there's a lot of amateurs. I'm like more like a beginner, rookie, maybe beginner. This is the dispensing machine. You go to you type in the code that they give you in the front, and usually with 1 round, we like to split into 2 buckets. So she's switching out the buckets, so that no, it doesn't overflow. There's also a putting range, or putting area, so that if you want to work on your putting, this is it. A lot of people like to, work on their putting. I like to do it as well. I mean, it's really fun. This is the driving range. There are 2 floors. This is the top floor, and there are people underneath. It's identical to the top. There's the same amount of positions at the top as there are at the bottom. We showed up on a good day, because usually, we'll be lucky if we can get 2 in a row, so that me and Christina can be next to each other. But most of the time, it's really busy, so we went on a good time. I think it's like 230 yards to the fence. It's just Christina and me practicing. And yeah, man, I'm always hungover, so I'm just a beginner, like I don't consider myself an amateur or nothing like that. But I like coming here to practice. I've been losing weight. I don't know if you guys watched the beginning episodes of my channel, but I've lost like 30 pounds. I mean, I used to be a truck driver, and I would never exercise. Like, I haven't exercised in maybe 5-6 years. I wouldn't know. Like, yeah, I've done like some exercises, but not the way I would like to. But it's good stuff, man. I highly recommend you come and practice on your swing, because you couldn't do this in your backyard. I'm just working on my flexibility. You need to be really flexible. I've come to realize that if you try to fight gravity, you're going to be really stiff, and it's almost better to just let the club fall, like, naturally, and just try to control it as it falls. The more fluid you are, the better. Like, you can't just um, use sheer strength. You have to use uh, like motion and stuff. Like, you could be like some big buff guy, and if you're not fluid, you're not gonna hit it as hard as like somebody that was very fluid and flexible. It's all about club speed as well. Of course, the faster you're swinging the club, the harder you're gonna hit it. So it's all about speed or whatever. Club speed. It's like a baseball player, man. Like you have to know how to swing the baseball bat without injuring yourself. Here I was telling her to go ahead and point the camera at me so you get a different angle. It's fun. I really enjoy coming out here and just working out. I mean, this is what I consider working out. Most people go for a run or I just like to come out here and work on my flexibility. Hopefully by the summer I'll be in much better shape. Yeah, I was a long haul truck driver. You should check out my earlier videos for more information about myself. This is my idea of exercise. I'm telling her I just need to get her to get this shot right here. I'm like, hey, could you just put me switching clubs? It's Christina. I told her, like, go. I need this shot. She's like, why am I walking into the putting range? I'm like, just do it. And she's not even using a real putter. She's using another, not the putter. I had bought her a set of left hand because she's left-handed, and I had bought a set of clubs for her, and we left the golf clubs outside, and there was a bunch of kids, and we both went inside the building to use the restroom, and I didn't think much of it, but then when she was asking me about her clubs, I was like, yeah, your clubs are gone. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on the next episode.